Warming up good, melting this stuff.
Just gotta look at the railroad track here.
On the east side of the valley,
It'll be like a dinosaur wrestling match, man against machine.
Al Quiring heads into another off-road battle.
A little bit bigger than your average tow truck recovery job.
He's been called to a mine where a massive machine is in deep trouble.
It's not something you're just gonna hook on and pull out. How's things look here?
The heavyweight excavator slid down a bank and was swallowed by a mud hole. Al has brought in his wrecker and 2 D9 dozers to wrestle the giant.
Hope you guys had pancakes this morning.
But on this job, he'll need something more.
The quarry owner has a Cat 345 excavator. Swing it over here, and then we'll get into some anaconda wrestling. In addition to our own crew, I've got a labor crew from the mining company that's going to help out with some of the grunt work and operate their excavator. Well, this is going to go right around.
Al's dozers and the extra excavator will be rigged to the 70-ton casualty. Then all 3 will try to pull it out of the pit. Al's brought a well-used piece of heavy-duty rigging into battle.
I'll back my wrecker in here, throw a block on the line. I'll anchor that.
Al will use his 60,000-pound heavy wrecker
Take one line out.
to act as dead weight and anchor the extra digger helping on the pull.
Okay, this will go into the shackle. This will come back to a big green. Okay. Our 911 phone is right there. Don't try and pull it, because we're pulling down here. I just want you to lift. We're good to go. Okay. She's coming. Keep going. Pull! Look out! Keep pulling. Keep pulling. She's coming. Look out! So you're pulling along, and then all of a sudden, dig it out a bit.
Something underneath the gravel and mud is blocking the escape route.
You've got to check what's in the ground in front of that machine. Get over here a bit more, too.
A machine operator needs to dig out the problem. 10 feet in front of the bogged-down target,
Throw that rock way away.
they unearth a 1,000-pound boulder that stands in the way.
Oh, there's a big nugget there. Is there many more of those in there? Further over. Holy frig.
But even with the boulder out of the way, the 140,000-pound machine
Hey, Al?
refuses to budge again.
Boom's not moving out. This is dragging with
It
me.
is, eh?
If the boom arm's hydraulic fluid can be drained, it will release the pressure and should allow the bucket to move.
Pick her up! There you go, yeah. No, don't.
It was a close call for the dozer.
It was a little iffy there for a minute.
You had me scared for a second.
Good. I think we got her.
Al's battle with a Goliath
What's that?
is another one for the books.
That was a major job. Well, luckily, the machine was saved. The mechanic was able to fix it.
A 40-ton boulder has crashed onto the highway, nearly crushing a semi.
I didn't get to see a whole lot.
Driver Matt Rashinsky miraculously escaped injury.
A couple of boulders about the size of beach balls started rolling off the hill, and as I came up, everything let go.
After the close call hours ago, Matt has returned to the scene.
I went from about 80 kilometers an hour to 0 in about 3 feet.
Can't even see the tractor.
The truck was traveling below a rocky slope when it gave way, and the tractor slammed into the 40-ton boulder.
It literally happened in the blink of an eye.
Matt was lucky to walk away unharmed.
I just finished building that truck. I've been working it for less than a month.
Now he's back to get his rig,
Hi Al, my name is Matt.
and he's reaching out
You're aware of my predicament here?
to the one man he knows can help.
Thank you, sir.
Al Quiring.
Today we'll be wearing the hard hats. Hopefully with no rocks mashing the cab or worse.
As Al heads north,
Is this road getting open here, or what are they doing?
Still closed for now, boys.
crews are trying to reopen Highway 1, a vital route for truckers.
You're Matt?
Yeah.
Talked on the phone there. Yeah, we'll get you fixed up here. They have a safety officer on site. So you hear that air horn, you better get your running shoes on quick and hightail it. It's hard to battle with Mother Nature.
Al must first remove the drive shaft and release the brakes, so the tractor will roll. But the drive shaft is crushed.
Rather than try and bojangle the drive shaft out of this truck, I'm just gonna undo the drive axles and show people that I should have actually been an all-star baseball player.
It's never good to see someone swinging a hammer at your truck.
The axles are out, and the wheels should roll.
Let the festivities begin.
Now Al will attempt to winch the semi away from the boulder.
Okay, here we go. The truck's had a rough day.
Matt, the lucky driver,
What's the plan now, boss?
is on scene for the recovery
Let's see if we can give her a little tug ahead.
when Al discovers his next obstacle. The trailer hitch is buried deep into a wall.
This is strange.
With a highway to open,
Yeah, we'll get one of them dump trucks to come up in behind just to hang on to that trailer while we bust it out of there.
Al needs quick access to the hidden hitch.
Let's go easy. Okay, watch out. Just keep her going. These mobile homes, it doesn't take much of a smash to really cause a problem with them. See if we can get that hitch out of there now.
I got a pinch bar right here.
Yep, we could probably try that.
Watch out.
A little higher, we'll close it. Okay.
With the trailer disconnected, Al can move the tractor off the road.
I'll see if I can grab it somehow.
Then turns his attention to the damaged mobile home.
To get this trailer towable, we've got to cut the loose debris off. It's hard to break that unit out of there so that we don't have problems further down the highway. Let's chop this off.
Gotta get the highway open, so gotta just hammer through it and get it the hell out of here.
Okay, we're good to go.
Al's handiwork is nearly complete.
I'd like to walk your super excavator here and
Oh, you want me to push it off?
yeah.
He recruits an excavator for the last incision.
You're like a surgeon with that thing. Just scrape her off there now. Beauty. We're gonna get all these pieces all chopped up. Close it up, make sure it's safe. And take the trailer away.
In less than 3 hours on site,
They're just gonna tie it on and they're out of here.
Al has made quick work of the Boulder wreck.
Can I say something?
What's that?
Thank you. Like, I really, this is...
Oh, it's every day for me.
And made a highway supervisor's day.
Yeah, we're clear. Okay, have a good day. Let's wind her up, boys. We're off to the next one.
Oh, Houston, we have a problem.
The next day, in the Fraser Valley,
Anybody confirm that there's a truck wiped out?
it's a bad morning for a local trucker.
It looks like it just happened.
A loaded B train has flipped.
He's turned right over in the ditch.
The tractor is on its wheels, but both trailers lay on their side. The driver escaped injury and is still on scene.
Coming down the road, I got a text on my phone. I looked at it, put it back on the dash, and by then I was catching the ditch with my trailer.
We were about 3 blocks away, and you could hear the sliding and the bang of the truck sliding down the road.
The highway, used by hundreds of commercial vehicles every day, has been squeezed down to a single lane.
So we'll head on out there and see what we can find us.
Al Quiring is on his way with his Vulcan V100 heavy wrecker.
I don't know what it's loaded with. Half my job is not knowing what I'm going to do. So here we go.
Al arrives to find another tow truck already on site.
What a mess.
But this job
Ay, 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 ay.
could use a second set of hands.
Rolling up, kind of had an idea what happened there. He got over on the edge of the road, overcorrected, and then the trailer did a flip. Kerpow.
The two trailers were carrying more than 50 tons of volcanic rock.
It's a load of landscaping pumice, and it is quite a valuable commodity. Yeah, you might as well stick around. I didn't call any of our other trucks.
Mission Towing's Dylan Greenwood is also on scene.
Yeah, we'll get rid of this one, and then by then Daryl will be here with the excavator and scoop that out, and then we'll flip this thing up pretty easy. This thing will be a little bit difficult to tow, that's for sure. Let's step through and see what we got. Because that trailer is so flimsy, like a beer can, as soon as you start pulling on it, they'll just shred and rip open, and then you got even more of a mess. Not much to grab onto in there.
Al can't flip the B train until he closes one of its dump boxes,
I'll get a chain. We'll go right through the trailer.
collapsing a hydraulic cylinder.
Hooking up to it was a bit of a pain. There was nothing much to hook to.
Yeah, just like that. Might pop off, but it might not.
Yeah, I might not like it.
But the only place to rig onto is a thin piece of metal at the base of the box.
Sometimes you have to just hook to things and hope it works.
You got to make sure that when you do energize that cable, that everybody is well back, and especially out of the line of fire.
Anything on the front of that box?
I think I can probably get a small chain.
This time, Al will try to attach a chain directly to the top of the cylinder.
Not much to grab hold of that trailer, so unfortunately we have to use like a very small chain, not much bigger than what you would tie your dog up to get through this tiny little hole.
Al is betting the small chain will hold just long enough to close the cylinder.
I'll try that one more time. Be careful, might break. Told you.
To flip the B train upright, Al tackles the rear trailer first, rigging a line to the top side to roll it onto its wheels.
Just like trying to eat a big dinosaur, one little bite at a time. Come on, sweetheart.
It's a textbook touchdown.
You want us to come and scoop her up?
Dylan can haul the rear trailer out of the way.
Okay, he's all right.
Al sets his sights on the last trailer, but he needs to lighten the load.
Okay, here we go. It's interesting to see the stuff slide down the bank. We did a beautiful landscaping job. I think the pumice is still there.
To flip the second trailer, Al must disconnect the tractor.
The tractor actually had very little damage, so we got away very, very lucky with that truck. Using the excavator, we were able to upright that trailer pretty easily. Get the road cleaned up, get it opened up.
Traffic started moving now. Let's get going, man. It's over.
Al Quiring has been called to the banks of the Fraser River.
My lucky fishing boots. Big fish in the river here.
"30 feet offshore,
Yikes.
a logging truck is being swallowed up by the rising tide.
It's not very happy.
4 hours after it was first parked on the tidal flats, the truck is deep in river mud.
He thought he was going to go drive through a big mud puddle and wash the truck. He should have maybe dipped his toe in that little puddle to see how deep it was. Okay, Daryl.
Al has brought in his buddy, Lowbed Daryl, to wrestle the beached semi out.
No way am I gonna drive my tow truck out onto that. Send in something with tracks. Straight on down.
Daryl crawls the heavy unit to the water's edge.
He's got the excavator. He's got towing in his blood as well. Let's shut her down and we'll have a look talk here.
The Fraser flows into the Pacific Ocean and rises with the tides. Al fishes for something to hook onto.
There's a tow hook. Okay, Daryl. Hopefully this thing is gonna pull out.
After the first few tugs, the rig refuses to budge.
Stuck in that river sludge. It's muck. It's horrible muck.
Pull on her, Daryl. We might burrow in. Okay, Daryl.
Come on.
After redirecting the angle of the pull, wheels begin to turn.
Just a touch more this way.
And Al's river rescue is nearly over.
There's pretty good fishing right here tonight. That's for sure. Heave ho and we're done. I think the worst of it is going to be the boss getting hold of the driver. Big hooks catch big fish. The bigger the hook, the bigger the fish. All right, Daryl. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, anytime, Al.
Okay. Every call is different from the last one. Some days it's in the snow, some days it's in the mud. It's all in a day's work.
Watch full episodes on the Weather Channel and the Weather Channel TV app.